Bruh, last night, I watched something I ain't never seen before in celebrity history. Ray J, the man who survived love and hip hop, survived the Kardashians, survived being Ray J, almost lost it all inside his own house, over his kids, over Thanksgiving, over a situation that should have been peaceful, calm, chill. But nah, somebody decided to bring chaos to the table. And the craziest part, it wasn't the cops that ruined the night. It wasn't TMZ. It wasn't even the jail cell, bruh. It was something way more dangerous. Something every father in America is terrified of right now. A baby mama who knows exactly how to weaponize the kids. I'm talking accusations flying out of thin air, threats, screaming, kids being woken up out their sleep at 4 a.m., grown folks stumbling around the house drunk, cousins jumping in like they the Avengers, and Ray J sitting there like, protect my kids or lose my mind. Pick one. It got so bad, Ray J had to grab something he should have never needed in the first place.
In the world, bro. Now I got my kids in here with me. Like, I'm not, like, ain't nobody taking my kids away from me on Thanksgiving, bro, on the damn. They in my house. They making threats to me. What's up? What you trying to do? Take my kids?
Yes, I'm getting my kids.
Okay, take your kids. Watch how they cry.
And then, then the internet did what the internet does. Chopped the context, threw the truth in the trash, and tried to crucify this man before breakfast. But I'm gonna break this down slow, piece by piece. Cause once you see what Princess did behind the scenes, you gonna understand why Ray J said, take me to jail then, but you not taking my kids. Let's talk about how it went from Thanksgiving dinner to LA County Jail in under 6 hours. Ray J really thought Thanksgiving was gonna be peaceful this year.
Psych!
Man lit a candle, turned on some slow R&B, probably had the turkey smelling right in the oven, and then the universe said, nah, bruh, hold this chaos real quick.
Today your ass is gonna die, bitch. Say goodnight, motherfucker.
Princess pulls up with the kids, everybody pretending to be cool, pretending to be grown, pretending like years of toxicity just magically evaporated. Bruh, I felt the tension through the screen. Ain't no way that house was stable. You can hear the bad energy breathing. And the wild part, Ray J streams everything now. This man treats Twitch like therapy, like confession, like a diary with no lock on it. So when things started shifting, when the energy went from family vibe to somebody about to ruin my life vibe, the camera was already rolling. You see Ray J pacing, voice shaking, kids in the background, and he's like, I'm not letting nobody take my kids away from me on Thanksgiving. That's when I knew this night gonna go straight to hell. And little did we know, the turkey wasn't the only thing getting roasted. Ray J was about to get cooked by drama, accusations, and straight up manipulation in real time. Bruh, this wasn't Thanksgiving. This was Tanksgiving, because the whole night tanked instantly. Wait till I tell you what Princess did next. You gonna lose your mind. So here's where everything flips. Ain't nothing worse than grown adults who swear they're sober just because they're standing up straight. Princess and her cousin both allegedly drank up for the holiday. Wine, tequila, who knows? And suddenly they want to drive the kids home at 4 a.m. Bruh, that's not co-parenting. That's NASCAR on demon mode. Ray J sees Princess wobbling, sees the cousin looking like he been sipping diesel fuel, and he's like, nah, nobody's driving these kids anywhere tonight. And that is the moment the argument ignited. You can hear him getting louder, trying to stay calm, trying not to snap. His kids upstairs sleeping like angels, and Princess yelling like it's Black Friday at Walmart. Every father watching could feel it, that heat in your chest when you know you got to protect your babies, but you also know the person starting the drama is the mother. That is emotional warfare. And the second Ray J blocks the door, the second he says, leave if you want, but the kids stay, boom, Accusations start flying like confetti. This is where things get disrespectful. Princess's cousin, a grown man bigger than Ray J, not blood, not family, not on the mortgage, suddenly steps between Ray J and Princess like he's Captain America.
I don't like where this is going.
Bruh, if you ever seen Ray J in person, he ain't the tallest dude. He like 5'6", max 170 pounds on a good day with boots on. And here comes this dude looking like he bench presses microwaves for fun trying to mediate. But he ain't mediating, he's escalating. He's trying to flex inside another man's house. And then, the ultimate violation, the cousin walks into Ray J's bedroom, into the room where his kids are sleeping, and tries to pick the kids up out of the bed. Bruh, that's not helping. That's not supporting. That's warfare. Every culture, African, Latino, Caribbean, American, every man knows you never go in another man's bedroom and touch his kids. That crosses a spiritual line. And the moment that man stepped toward that bed, you saw Ray J's entire soul change. You heard that father instinct kick in like a lion about to bite somebody. And this is exactly when Princess pulls her next move. And it damn near ruined his life. This is the moment social media twisted. Princess starts yelling, "You pointed a gun at me. You pointed a gun at us," like she rehearsed it in front of the mirror. But the footage, you don't see Ray J pointing nothing. Not a finger, not a stick, not a Nerf gun. He picked up the gun, yes, but pointing?
Cap.
In a toxic relationship, the first person to scream, "He did this," usually wins the public opinion battle, even if what they screamed ain't nowhere near the truth. And you can see she flips into victim mode. Voice shaky, hands up, kids crying. Meanwhile, Ray J is trying to get everybody out the room, out the house, out his space. That's where you see how dangerous accusations can be. One sentence, one scream, one lie, and a man's whole life collapses. Because right after this moment, TMZ enters the chat. And they come swinging like they got a personal vendetta. TMZ smell drama like sharks smell blood.
Drive drunk, Princess.
Right, you just
Drive
pointed,
drunk.
You just pointed a gun.
Drive drunk.
You just pointed a gun. At
Drive drunk, Princess. Go ahead. You want to take my kids? You and your drunk cousin? Because y'all drunk as f*** and y'all alcoholics? Take my kids then. Go ahead. Who's going to drive? Tony, he's been drinking too.
I'm not driving.
Who's been driving? Everybody? I didn't point nothing at y'all.
You pointed a gun at us.
I didn't point nothing at y'all.
You pointed a gun at us.
Yeah, whatever.
You pointed a gun at us.
Why you waking my daughter up?
You pointed a gun at us.
Why did you just wake my daughter up? Why did you just wake my daughter
All
up?
I wanted to do was have a good Thanksgiving.
Why did you wake my daughter up?
Ray.
Because you're selfish.
You're delusional.
You're drunk.
You're a woman abuser.
You're
and
drunk.
You're delusional.
I'm a woman. That's
yes,
what drunk
you
people
are.
say. Like you're taking my daughter?
Grow the f up.
All right,
Seriously.
cool.
You need to.
You're not taking my son.
Ray.
Like I know you're not taking my son. Hey,
Don't touch him.
Hold on, bro. I swear to God, I'll shoot the f out of you.
Shoot
Y'all
me
get
right
out of
now.
my house.
Shoot
Y'all
me
get
right
out of my
now.
house.
Shoot me right now.
Bro, I swear to God,
Shoot me right now.
take my son.
No.
I hate you.
They drop a headline. Ray J arrested after allegedly pulling a gun on Princess Love. Allegedly. That magic word. The legal cheat code for lying. Here's the part they left out. Ray J wasn't arrested for pointing a gun. He was arrested for making a threat toward the cousin trying to snatch his kids. Not Princess, not gun pointing, not what TMZ told the world.
I'm happy, bro. I just don't want to go to the I didn't do nothing wrong. I know, it's okay. I just like y'all did everything y'all could. I'm not gonna say nothing. I just want to just be free. Well, thank you. You guys are the best cops out here. I promise I won't say nothing. This shit was hurting. I promise I won't call nobody or nothing. Y'all got it on tape. Everything's fine.
Do we need to see one of our supervisors?
I don't think so.
So want me to go ahead and cancel that supervisor?
Cancel everything. I'm happy that you guys handle it. I'm happy to be here. Thank you guys.
All right, man. You're clearly.
All right, thank you.
We're gonna make a police card. If you want to wait for it,
Thank you guys.
And why does TMZ always do this? Because let's be real. Kardashian Ops been active since 2007. If Kim don't like you, TMZ don't like you. If you ever dated Kim, TMZ hates you. If you ever expose Kim, TMZ wants you 6 feet under the algorithm. Ray J been enemy number one since he mentioned the tapes. So they spin everything, twist everything, make him look unstable, angry, dangerous. But the footage, the live stream, Ray J's voice cracking, none of that made it into TMZ's headline. Because good father protecting kids from drunk family drama doesn't sell as good as deranged Ray J. Jay pulled a gun. And Princess wasn't done. She hops online with tears, excuses, and missing details. And this is where the manipulation goes off the charts. Soon as Ray J gets hauled off, Princess hops online like she been waiting for a cue. Camera angle perfect, lighting soft, voice all low and shaky like she in a Lifetime movie audition. Bruh, she hits the classic script. I'm not the problem. I was sober. He's abusive. I was protecting my kids. But something weird, she starts her story halfway through, like a Netflix show starting at episode 4. She never mentions the drinking. She never mentions trying to leave with the kids at 4 a.m. She never mentions the cousin walking into Ray J's bedroom. She never mentions waking the kids up mid-argument. Just straight emotions, no timeline.
I just want to say, I've been doing a really great job at protecting my peace and staying off of social media and just going to work, taking care of my kids, minding my business. I love my kids, and I would never do anything to put them in danger, including leaving them with a man who's waving a gun around. I would never do anything to put my kids' lives in danger. I'm the best mother, and I do it alone. I take my kids to school alone. I go to parent-teacher conferences alone. I put them to bed alone, while you're out here running around the world abusing women and abusing women. What I'm not about to do is let you deflect and not take accountability for your actions, for pulling a gun out on me and my cousin's husband because I was trying to take my kids and leave your house.
And the internet eats it up because crying always wins the first round. She's wiping tears like, I'm the best mother. I do everything alone. Meanwhile, Ray J is in jail because he tried to stop 2 allegedly drunk adults from driving kids on Thanksgiving night. Bruh, the mental gymnastics could win a gold medal. And the worst part? She knows the internet don't wait for facts. They react to vibes. And she was serving sad vibes like she was handing out samples at Costco. Hours later, Ray J gets out. Man looks exhausted, voice cracking, eyes red, energy shaking. When a dude hits that point where he's too tired to be angry, that's when you know the situation been destroying him for years, not just tonight. He goes live and breaks the whole thing down. He didn't touch Princess. He didn't touch the cousin. All he did was protect his space, his kids, his home. And the moment he tried keeping the kids safe, everything collapsed. Hearing Ray J's voice break, that wasn't performance. That was a father begging the universe for peace. He said straight up, I love my kids. I'm not playing about my kids. And you felt that in your bones. Men don't cry online for fun. Men cry online when they got no one to back them up. Not the police, not the courts, not social media, and definitely not TMZ. And the wild part, the footage makes it even crazier because everything Ray J said, it lines up way too clean with what we actually saw. When Ray J retold the moment Princess and her cousin marched into his bedroom, that's when you understand the rage in his voice. Imagine this. Your kids are finally asleep. The house is calm. Drama outside the door. Kids untouched. And then somebody barges in, flips on the lights, wakes your daughter up crying, and starts grabbing your babies out of your bed while drunk with another grown man behind her. Bruh, that's not co-parenting. That's spiritual trespassing. That's the kind of disrespect no man on earth can swallow. Ray J said the moment he saw a man he don't know trying to pick up his child, something inside him snapped. Not violence, not rage, just pure father instinct. And Princess screaming at him while the cousin touching the kids? Nah, that's a scene every dad hates imagining. And this is the moment that changes how people view the entire story. Because once you see they woke his kids up in chaos, everything else Princess cried about starts looking suspicious. What makes this story hit different is that millions of fathers been through this exact situation, minus the fame. The good dads always get treated like criminals. The ones who show up, the ones who care, the ones who cry when their kids cry, those are the ones who get the kids taken out of their arms. Meanwhile, the dudes who don't show up, don't call, don't pay nothing, don't help, they get left alone because you can't weaponize kids against a man who don't care. That's the twisted part. Caring becomes a weakness. Loving becomes leverage. And fathers get used like emotional ATMs. Watching Ray J break down on camera is seeing a bigger truth. A lot of men out here are terrified of having kids, not because of the kids, but because of the mother. And Ray J, he just lived a nightmare in front of millions. This part right here, straight Deflection Olympics. Princess drops a gotcha moment like she cracked the Da Vinci Code. I don't leave my kids alone with him because the last time they were there, he had another woman in his bed.
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Bruh. Okay. And what that got to do with 4 a.m., a drunk cousin, and the kids being dragged out to bed mid-argument? Adults break up. Adults move on. Adults date. The issue ain't Ray J having company. It's Princess using that as a cover story to justify chaos. She took a past moment, dragged it into the present, and threw it at the internet like a smoke bomb. And notice the pattern. Every time accountability gets close, she introduces a brand new reason for why she acted wild. New excuses, new angles, new emotions. But still no explanation for why she tried taking the kids at 4 a.m. And that's the part she's avoiding like the plague, the beginning of the story. After everything we saw, the live stream, the yelling, the kids screaming, the cousin barging into the bedroom, something becomes painfully clear. And it's why so many people are siding with Ray J right now. Princess keeps telling the story from the middle, not the beginning. She keeps starting at the part where Ray grabbed the gun, not the part where she tried dragging sleeping kids out the bed. She keeps starting at the shouting, not the drinking. She starts at Ray J snapped, not at I woke the babies up during a grown argument. Bruh, when someone tells the ending before the beginning, they hiding something. Ray J's version, it lines up with the footage, with the timeline, with the behavior, with the energy, with the chaos. Princess's version, it lines up with the comment section she wants sympathy from. That's the difference. One is messy but makes sense. The other is pretty but missing pieces. And the more Ray J talked, the more you felt his pain wasn't performative. This wasn't some PR stunt, wasn't a redemption arc, wasn't feel bad for me. It was a man saying, I didn't touch her. I didn't touch him. I just defended my home and my kids. And honestly, you can hear the truth in his voice, the crack, the hurt, the desperation, the frustration of a dad who's tired of hoops, tired of games, tired of manipulation. Most dudes don't fold like that unless the weight heavy. Most men would have exploded. Ray J stayed controlled. He stayed calm. He didn't swing. He didn't black out. He didn't let his ego destroy the situation. And that's why his side hits harder. It's grounded in reality, not performance. At the end of the day, this ain't even about Ray J no more. It's about how many women know the courts, the cops, and the internet will always believe them first. So they play with that power like it's a toy. And how many men carry the fear of losing their children every time an argument starts? Ray J didn't expose Princess Love. She exposed herself. He just pressed go live and let the truth walk in the room on its own. And whether the internet likes it or not, the full picture is showing who really weaponized who. Bruh, the saddest part of this whole mess, it ain't even the yelling. It ain't the cops. It ain't TMZ throwing gasoline on the fire. It's those two little kids waking up at 4 a.m. to grown folks acting like the world ending. Kids don't forget nights like that. They carry it in their chest, in their sleep, in the way they learn to love people later on. And watching all this unfold, man, it just shows how dangerous it gets when two adults stop fighting each other and start fighting through the kids. I think a lot of fathers felt this one deep, bruh, because Ray J ain't perfect, nah, but he shows something rare. A man trying to stay calm while somebody weaponizes the only thing he cares about. And honestly, if a dude still shows restraint while drunk family members in his house grabbing his kids, screaming, "You pointed a gun," like it's an audition, that tells me he fighting for peace, not chaos. We gotta stop acting like fathers don't matter. We gotta stop pretending tears only fall from one gender. And we damn sure gotta stop letting emotional warfare decide who gets called a good parent. Cause today it's Ray J, tomorrow it's another celebrity. And right now, it's thousands of regular dudes going through the same thing with nobody watching, nobody listening, nobody believing them. This story hits different because it ain't rare, it's common. And that's the scary part. Before you dip, I got one question for y'all. If you were Ray J and someone came in your bedroom at 4 a.m. to take your kids while drunk, what would you have done? Be honest in the comments. I want to see how y'all really think. And listen, if you vibe with this breakdown, if you learned something, if you felt that tension in your chest too, then you gonna love the video that just popped up on your screen right now. Click it. Trust me.